Russian sociologist and publicist Igor Eidman stated that if the Russian elite sees that Putin is no longer the guarantor of their well-being and security, the likelihood that they will try to get rid of him will increase sharply. The Russian elite must fear for their lives. Only then can they overthrow Putin, he emphasized in a column on Glavred. The expert believes that not only the intensity of the Ukrainian Armed Forces attacks on Moscow is important, but also the targets of the strikes. Those same buildings on Rublyovka are a legitimate military target, since that's where war criminals live. Not all of them, of course, but many, including generals, FSB officers, heads of military-industrial complexes, and others, he is convinced. In his opinion, if Ukraine receives long-range missiles from the Americans or Europeans, or develops them itself and begins to strike decision-making centers in Moscow, the effect will definitely be felt. For example, if they bomb Lubyanka, the Russian Ministry of Defense, or the presidential administration, that would be a big deal, and it could influence the mood, especially among the top brass. This could push them to get rid of Putin and quickly end the war, which is already directly affecting their interests and security, he says. At the same time, the analyst notes that Ukrainian strikes on Russian oil refineries and other industrial facilities are having a far greater impact. However, despite the attacks on Moscow, Putin will not stop. Only a bullet to the forehead could force Putin to end the war. Yes, he might slow down a bit, but he will fight constantly. Putin is obsessed with the idea of foreign expansion, and he's interested in more than just Ukraine. As long as Putin rules, he will continue this expansion, and he says so openly. He judges Russian Tsars and emperors by how much they managed to expand the borders of the state. He lives by 17th century notions and believes that the more foreign lands he steals, the greater a Russian ruler he will go down in history as. Only a coup or a military defeat for Russia at the front will stop Putin, Eidman added. Andriy Novak, head of the Committee of Economists of Ukraine, believes that the effective application of sanctions against buyers of Russian oil, the first signs of which are already visible in India, will deprive Russia of a significant portion of its foreign exchange earnings. This will lead to an increase in the budget deficit, a weakening of the ruble, and could lead to social protests and internal conflicts among Russian elites dependent on energy exports.
The sole survivor of a plane crash that killed 260 people said he still couldn't explain what had happened, adding the ordeal, including losing his younger brother in the accident, had left him mentally broken and housebound. According to Associated Press, Ramesh had been on board an Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner bound for London, which crashed in the northwestern city of Ahmedabad on June 12, killing 260 people including 19 on the ground, in one of India's worst aviation disasters. He was the sole survivor. In an interview with Sky News, Viswashkumar Ramesh said the loss of his brother Ajay had impacted him deeply. "He is, for me, he everything for me," he said. "He is giving me like backbone. He give me all the time, he support me. I still am not believe that is not more." Ramesh said his family had also been severely affected. He added he was also left with widespread physical pain. A preliminary report into the June 12 crash found that the fuel control switches for the engines were moved from the run to the cut-off position moments before impact, starving both engines of fuel. The RAT system activated as it was supposed to have done when the plane lost power and engine thrust, the report said.
what happened? When did you first realise something was wrong?
It's quite difficult to explain myself.
Do you remember it?
It's very hard.
You must not want to remember it,
Yeah.
right? Do you try not to remember?
It's very hard to explain that. Yeah. Can't.
So you took off, and then quite quickly the plane, it stopped? It seemed to hang in the air. Is that right?
What kind? Everything is changing in it after that crash. Like me, mentally, physically, and also my family is
Yeah.
whole family broke down.
How's it been for your family?
All it broke down honestly.
I'm so sorry that you didn't ask for this. You were the victim, and it's had this impact on you and the people you love. It's very difficult. Do you feel physical pain?
Yes.
What pain do you feel?
You know, my like knee, shoulder, and back, and some burning in right left arm, but still pain in my body.
तो ये तस्वीरें आपको दिखा रहे हैं और ये भारतीय मूल के वो नागरिक जो इस विमान में से और इनकी जान बची है और अन्य घायलों जिनसे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी मुलाकात कर रहे हैं, घायलों का हालचाल जान रहे हैं।
Do you leave the house? Do you go out? Do you do things?
Just sit on my bed and all day.
Do you watch TV? Is that what you do?
I don't like anything watching. I just think about like my brother and just
The brother who
Ajay.
died.
He's my younger brother.
What was he like?
He's for me. He's everything for me. Like he's giving me like backbone. He give me all the time. He support me. Still, I'm not believe that is not more.